Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. David of UCS Advisors. We'll help you achieve your greatness. I am here today subbing in for Don Baillargeon of MoneyTV, where we talk about all aspects of money for both public companies and private companies. I am extremely excited here today because one of our UCS Advisors clients, Arno of the Blinc Group, who is the CEO and co-founder of the Blinc Group, is here today. Arno, thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I'm honored.
So let's just jump right into this. And Arno, talk to us about what is the Blinc Group?
So basically, to put it very simply, we manufacture vaping hardware for processors, for producers. So our clients are B2B, are cannabis processors that need the hardware itself. We're kind of the picks and shovels when it comes to vaping cannabis. And we've also focused really on the quality aspect. All of the devices that we create are rooted in science, in data, using the vaping equation to model how vaporization will look like with each and every one of these devices. I think it's important also to understand that we don't have a brand per se for the devices, where we are the quote unquote Intel inside that powers our clients' products.
Well, talking about the Intel side of things, if I'm correct, you are a chairman or you sit on a couple of vaporizer boards, both here in the United States and also internationally. Can you talk about that really quick?
Definitely. So, as you can see by my name, it's a French name, so I am 100% French, and I'm chairman of the European Commission standards on vaping products and chairman of the ISO standards on vaping products. So, really heavily involved in the regulatory aspect as well. Consulted by multiple states and countries to understand how better to regulate cannabis and vaping products. So it's very, very interesting side of things.
And I'm happy with you sharing that aspect because if I'm correct, the Blinc Group, one of the things that makes you different than your competitors is that you also have a specialized ID for each part of the hardware that helps with the tracking of how it was made and when it was made. Can you talk about that aspect?
Exactly. So we have a unique identifier on every piece of our hardware that and the granularity of the audit we can do on these products is down to which worker touched this product for how long on the entire production line. So really pharma grade traceability on the devices themselves. When the rubber meets the road, when we hand off the products to the cannabis processor, because for that to be end to end from consumer all the way to manufacturer, our clients need to have that same traceability. And the cannabis industry, being as young as it is, doesn't necessarily have that level of traceability once our products are filled with their concentrates.
And as someone that used to have cannabis testing labs, really being able to track that and to really track how the hardware was made, when it was made, is really imperative. But let's actually take this conversation to the next level here. Let's talk about sales, profit margins, and let's talk about what the Blinc Group has done in the past 12 months and what is the Blinc Group looking to do in the next 12 months?
So I like to say that a company changes as soon as it doubles its revenue. And we've literally doubled our revenues since inception for 5 years straight. And last year, we sat down and said, all right, this is going to be a transformative year with what was going on in the world, the end of COVID, the cannabis markets, more sophistication coming into this market, and we decided to transform the company. We basically changed the management team and really started focusing on how can we help our clients. What's the biggest thing that's missing in cannabis is traditional capital and traditional funding. So we decided to partner and create Blinc Finance, where we're now able to offer 5-month terms, for instance, for our clients. And we're now taking that to the next level by white labeling our portal that we use for our clients and inserting ourselves in something completely different than vaping. So, for instance, a payroll or HR company that wants to offer their clients 5-month payment terms is able to use our portal, white label it, and have access to these services. So I think in addition to really working with our clients and trying to find and solve their pain points, one of the other things that we've done is really improve our margin. So while our revenue is in the 8 figures, our margin was at the end of 2021, 24%. In 1 year, we have brought our margin up to 37%.
Wow,
So really
that's a huge
optimizing
increase.
it is. It's really huge, and a lot of it is due to the management team that we brought in. Our COO, Pete Sahani, has been very successful in making these things happen on the operational side.
And talk about the operational side. When it comes to the Blinc Group, are you working with any factories domestically or internationally or both at all?
So half of our team is in China, is in Shenzhen. We do not own a factory, but we are the only hardware supplier that controls the whole supply chain from A to Z. So we subcontract the workstations, and we go to one of these co-packers and tell them, make this product with these 13 suppliers, because we audit them every 6 months. We want to make sure that all the materials don't change, that everything works. So we really control that whole supply chain as opposed to just buying from a factory that makes products. IP is a very big piece of what we do too. Creating these products and getting them out to market is very, very important. We just won a case against a couple of other vaping companies, and it was kind of David versus Goliath, but a big public Chinese company coming in and trying to sue the entire industry for patent infringement. Well, guess what? They got booted out and their patent got canceled.
Oh, interesting. The great win for you guys. And with that being said, the profit margins increased. You're doing 8 figures a year in revenue. Kudos. With that being said, is the Blinc Group looking to bring in any more capital? Are they looking to do any fundraising at all in 2023?
So we're going to be starting to look at a Series A. We absolutely want to get this done in Q3, Q4. So yeah, stay tuned for more information about our Series A.
All right. Well, I appreciate you being here, Arno, and kudos to everything you're doing at the Blinc Group. Kudos to actually helping really set the standards both here in the US and also in Europe. And with the last minute we have left, are there one or two interesting facts about the Blinc Group that our listeners and our viewers should know about?
No, I think one of the main things is really being consumer centric, and even though we are B2B, the end user of our products are consumers. So making their journey simple, as you see behind me, make it simple. That's really been our philosophy, and making sure that education is out there. I just spent 3 days at CanMed on the medical side, and it's really interesting the steam that cannabis is picking up, and we're seeing a lot more people come into the industry with traditional pharma background, CPG background, that really understand the data and the science. So I think Blinc is at the forefront of that because it's in our DNA, and we're super happy to see that the industry is catching up.
Well, I appreciate you being here today, Arno. Once again, Arno, CEO and co-founder of the Blinc Group, a vaporizer hardware company that has both domestic and international sales, increasing their profit margins, as well as doing already 8 figures a year in revenue. It might be a company you might want to check out, because here on Money TV, it's all about the companies and all about money and looking for great opportunities. Arno, thank you once again for being here today. I'm Dr. David Kunick of UCS Advisors, filling in for Donald Baillargeon on Money TV. And remember, always be willing to achieve your greatness.
Thank you.